Adams stretching the pitch. Nigeria is doing well. Nigeria is doing well. So good. So far, so good. And they don't know what hit him. They don't know what hit him. Hitting them with the 1-2 punch. Hitting them with the 1-2 punch. So we're currently in the 22nd minute. So Ajayi commits the foul. Mozambique trying to build the ball through the midfield. Oyemachi commits the foul. And that's the Mozambique's number 10 on the ball. Trying to battle with Oyemachi in the midfield. Oh, that's a chance for them, Mozambique. Oh. Offside against Mozambique, but that was dangerous. That was a chance for Mozambique looking to capitalize and equalize. Nigeria has a star-squatted bench. You have Uzoho as the backup goalkeeper, Zanusi on the bench, the left back, Igo, central defense, Dele Bashiru, midfielder on the bench, Chukwueze, winger on the bench, Usman, midfielder on the bench, Moses Simon plays well on the wing, he's on the bench, Obazugie, the third choice goalie, Ralph Onyedika, who for me should have started this game based on his performance in the last match. He's also on the bench. Onuachu, the striker, who scored, also on the bench. Awaziem, who came in late in the last match, also the defender on the bench. Ejuke, we haven't seen much of him, the winger. He's on the bench. And Akin Samaro on the bench. Lawal. Nigeria have now scored. Osimhen, he's come through. Finally gets another goal at the Afcon. Victor Osimhen. So it's 2-0. And the assistant coach jumps all over Eric Shell. I'm not sure if he wanted that to happen. But Nigeria is going to run right in this game. It's just a matter of how many. I don't see Mozambique coming back from this. It's going to be a training match at this stage. But good movement on the ball. So this is Lukman again, down the left wing. Waits for the ball. Square pass. Tap in for Osimhen. And he stayed onside this time. Hallelujah. That's all he needs to do. Watch his runs. He's got the speed. Stay onside. You're good. So Osimhen gets his second goal of the tournament, and the fans are in high spirit. He's got his mask on. Reminds me of Batman and Robin. So that's another assist for Lukman. The previous African Player of the Year, Hakimi is the current African Player of the Year, and the year before that was Victor Osimhen. Nigeria coming through again. Osimhen with a chance. He's trying to go for a brace, and Mozambique recover the ball. Coming through midfield, they're trying to build the ball out of the midfield, but Nigeria is not giving them a chance to come through. Ndidi with another foul, the captain for Nigeria. Nigeria get on the ball. Yemachi playing the ball across. You've got Iwobi, boss in the midfield, looking for possession. Bassi to Iwobi, who does a cheeky side back heel to Ajayi. And Iwobi is playing more like a quarterback. He's in that center back position, and then now he pushes up into midfield on the left side. Nigeria is playing lovely interchange of possession. Osimhen wants the ball with the header. Ooh, heads wide. Osai Sama with the brilliant cross for Osimhen, who tries to swoop and heads it just slightly wide of goal, but the chances are coming. That's what we like to see. And hopefully the coach has told him about his discipline. He needs to stay on task always, not get frustrated, which he's tended to do in the past, and also stay on side. Watch his runs. So it looks like the Mozambique goalkeeper is in some pain. It looks like he's stretching his hamstring. Is he going to be replaced? So when the goalkeeper tried to strain for the ball, looked like he may have pulled something. So we're not sure if he's able to continue the match based on his condition. No one prays for injury for any player. We hope he is doing okay. So a chance for a water break for the Nigerian players. You can see Bassi demonstrating with his players. I mean, here we have a replay of that goal by Osimhen for the second goal. I mean, beautiful ball. He wasn't offside this time. It's a lovely pass from Lukman. With his right foot from the left wing, he finds Osimhen, who finishes from close range. So he gets his second goal of the tournament. He's got his orange boots on, and the players are slipping and sliding like they're at the water park. You imagine joins them in the celebration. So Iwobi has 3 assists for the competition. He's yet to score, but if he can keep putting in those assists to get Nigeria through to win the Nations Cup, by all means, nobody's going to be complaining. So we're in the 29th minute. There's going to be some time added on for the delays due to the injury to the Mozambique goalkeeper. So Mozambique trying to build the ball out. They cannot get the ball out of their half. Nigeria is on the offensive. They keep holding possession. Bassi bringing the ball out, remonstrating to his center backs, colleague Ajayi. They spread out. He will be playing through the middle, ball out to the left back, Bruno Yemachi. It will be on the ball again. Like I said, he's in that quarterback role. He played another side splitting pass, finds the ball to Lukman. Lukman to Oyemachi, crosses the ball towards Osimhen. What can he do? Controls the ball. Oh, that's a good touch. Puts the ball back in, blocked by the Mozambique defender. Nigeria on the ball in the area in the 18-yard box. Osimhen with the sliding tackle. Looks like he gets hurt. He's rolling on the floor. He's still in pain. And Nigeria get a free kick. Osimhen looks like he got kicked while he was down making that tackle. Yes, he got a knee to the ribs basically. While the player was falling down, his knee fell on Osimhen on his ribs. And now, in his defense, he was falling, and thankfully he didn't stamp on Osimhen's chest. It could have been worse, a la Roy Keane. So the rain seems to have settled down, which is going to make the pitch slick. The balls are going to be zipping on the surface. So a chance from the right side of midfield for Nigeria. And Lukman on the ball. You have a two-man wall in the free kick. Going to be a outswinger. Lukman curls that ball high. Ball still in play. Bassi gets the ball on the byline. Uses his left foot. Plays the ball back. He will be on the ball. Plays it back to Ajayi, the number 6 for Nigeria. That's a cross. Ball sent back in. Osimhen with the lob, trying to find the player. And Mozambique
They clear the
survived by the
ball
skin
out.
of their teeth. They
Just
clear the ball out.
Nigeria is just
Just
choking them.
Nigeria is just choking them.
No breathing room. Like
No
a
breathing
tight
room, like
cashmere
a
sweater.
tight cashmere sweater, all over them. Osai Samuel plays the ball out. Ball back to Bassi. Squares the ball to Iwobi. What can Iwobi do? Plays another side splitting pass. Finds Lukman. Oh, a chance. Trying to find Osime, and it goes way, way, way over the bar. He apologizes to his teammates. I think he's still excited from that one goal he had in the prior match. That's his first goal in over 70 caps for Nigeria. Wilfred Ndidi. He plays as a defensive midfielder. So we're at the 32nd minute mark. Easy street for Nigeria, winning 2-0. Egypt won in the earlier match. They beat Benin 3-1. That was Coach Roar, the former Nigeria's coach. He is with Benin. He's done an excellent job with them. They almost went to the World Cup. They were in the same group as Nigeria and South Africa, as well as Zimbabwe. And they were close up to the final day. They lost to Nigeria, and South Africa won their match, which is why South Africa qualified directly for the World Cup. And then we all know what happened with Nigeria after beating Aubameyang's Gabon and losing on penalties to Congo. Hence, Congo have a chance in March to go through in the FIFA playoffs to go to the World Cup 2026, which is this year. We're already in January. So that's 2 months from now. Right now, our attention returns back to the match. We have two more matches as well tomorrow to decide the 8 countries that are going to be in the quarterfinal and delivering a chance for Mozambique. That was a lovely corner. Looks like flag off for offside. Yes, you had a player off for offside. Now, he wasn't the one who headed the ball, but when the ball was played, he was already offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. So here we go. But Nigeria needs to be careful. I've talked about this. That long diagonal ball, they need to be wary of that ball. They need to pay attention and not go to sleep and sleep off. They have a deep bench. They have people that would definitely be coming on in the second half, depending on how many more goals they get. If Nigeria can score at least 1 or 2 more goals, you can be sure you're going to be seeing wholesale changes. Resting players from the round of 16, preparing them for the quarterfinals. And problem is keeping a clean sheet. Nigeria has not kept a clean sheet in all their 3 matches. So that's something to be aware of. Can they keep a clean sheet today? Their mantra is you score 4, we score 5. We outscore the opposition. But they also need to work on their defensive stability to ensure they don't concede cheap goals, truth be spoken. So it started out with a torrent of rain, which thankfully seems to have cleared up. So we're at the 35th minute mark, taking into account delay of games from injuries and also time added on. So Lookman with the cross from the right, ball gets to Iwobi. He strikes it, speculative effort from outside the 18. Ball goes over the bar and goal kick to Mozambique. So Nigeria is clear to see have had majority of the possession. So we're at the 36-minute mark. Definitely there's going to be more time added on based on delays in the game. Nigeria have a chance at 18-yard box. That's an unselfish ball. He should have shot. He tries to find Adams. They had a chance to make it 3, and Osai gets fouled, but referee blows for play on, and then now he finally regains control of the match. He brandishes a yellow card. A yellow card for Ndidi. Why is Ndidi getting a yellow card? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's see the replay, see what happened. So Langa fouls Osai. Referee allows play to continue. That the Langa should have gotten a yellow card for that foul on Osai. That was a dangerous tackle from behind. How is that not a yellow card? Why is Ndidi getting a yellow card? That doesn't make any sense to me. What did he do? And that's what the Nigerian players are remonstrating with the referee for. You can see the Nigerian supporters in high spirits singing. Oh, it's the flash of the elbow by Ndidi. An unintentional elbow. But how is that a yellow and the earlier foul by the Mozambique player is not a yellow? I don't get it. I'd be happy with a yellow for both of them. So Simeon pressing on the ball. Mozambique trying to bring the ball out of their penalty area back into midfield. Oh, that's a through ball coming down the left wing. Doesn't have the pace to get by his player. They're both on a one-on-one. Mozambique with the ball, but he runs into a cul-de-sac. He can't get out of it. So Nigeria back on the offensive. This is a very, very interesting game. Hopefully the weather holds up. It stopped raining, which is good. So we hope that the ground is slick so that when those passes are zipping through, and the rain actually may help with the pitch as well. So as long as it stops raining, we're okay with that. So Nigeria with a throw in on the right side of the pitch. The Mozambique coach barking out instructions to his players. Osai Samuel with a short throw. Plays the ball back to Ajayi. Ajayi squares it back to Bassi. Bassi brings the ball up the pitch. He's at the center line. Iwobi plays the 1-2. Then Iwobi on the ball with another lovely pass. And then seems like Osimhen and Adams, they get into each other's way. You can still see the puddles on the ground from the water. The goalkeeper for Mozambique has done well. He's blocked a couple of balls and come off his line as well. He's been brave. Here we have Lookman plays a 1-2 with Osimhen. Osimhen plays a through ball. And then Osai Samuel with the recovery. He's making those good darting runs down the right side of the pitch. And Frank the Tank Onyeka helping out in defense. Pushed up a little bit. You have Ajayi. You have Bassi next to him. Ajayi plays the ball through to Lookman on the right wing. Lookman squares the ball back. Andrea is trying to keep possession. Mozambique on the ball. Bassi again. He finds Iwobi. Iwobi tries another through pass, almost to Osimhen. That's a good ball from Mozambique. Going down the right wing with their number 10, their danger man, their midfielder. Gets to the ball, gets past Bassi, but not the second time. Bassi says, no, 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 not in my house. So that was good defending by Bassi. He uses his size and pace to his advantage. He will be on the ball. Plays another good 1-2 pass. And look at Lukman. Nigeria just stroking the ball around. It will be Ajayi, Frank the Tank Onyeka, Ndidi plays that square ball, diagonal balls. Nigeria on the left wing, looking to take on their player. Well, he tries to find Osimhen, but the header does not get to his man. So we're at the 42nd minute portion of the game, almost half time, but we have to account for all the injuries and stoppages. So definitely another couple of minutes. And then I have my halftime debrief. I'll take a break for a couple of minutes, let you guys get some drinks, relax, soft drinks, water, whatever it is, your beverage of choice. Use the restroom if you need to. I will be taking a nice 5 minute break myself, and then I will debrief for the second half, and then we'll have our lovely second half of our match. So all the games are going to be interesting, all the round of 16 matches, and we still have a couple to come. We've had an upset already where Mali drew with Tunisia 1-1 and went through on penalties. And Tunisia are out. They were in the same group as Nigeria, and Nigeria finished top of the group. He will be on the ball, plays a nice ball. Akor, ooh, places the ball to the right of the goalie. Had his chance, Akor Adams. Nice burly striker, tall, strong, and the goalkeeper just watches it like a tourist, watches the ball flash wide of the post. Adams telling his players to push up, make it difficult for Mozambique to clear the ball out of their area. So we're approaching halftime. Sai Samuel with a good recovery, track back. You can hear the Nigerian Super Eagles supporters in high spirits with their trumpets, drums, making wonderful music to our ears. This is Mozambique's danger man on the ball, their number 10. He's their playmaker. Everything goes through him. So Mozambique looking to make this halftime team talk slightly different if they can pull one goal back. This is going to be an in swinger from the left side of the pitch. Ball curls in. One body comes for it, but does not get it. Oh my goodness. Mozambique had the chance, gone a waste. Oh, that's a good ball. Good ball for Adams. He's one on one. He plays a square ball. Keeper is out of goal and plays across. Osimhen with the chest, that ball down. Lukman with the pass. And Mozambique survived. That should have been 3-0. That was a golden opportunity for Nigeria. two players down for one for each team. Hopefully, they're both okay. So that's Frank the Tank Onyeka down for Nigeria. And Gima is down for Mozambique. Ooh, that was a body check by Onyeka. Then they stumbled upon each other. So Frank the Tank Onyeka is remonstrating with the Mozambique player. He's limping. Looks like he came off worse for wear from that tackle. The two have been separated. Still, Mozambique players arguing. So this is a slight delay in the game. We're waiting for the game to restart. It's a free kick. Looks like it's going the way of Mozambique. Mozambique have actually played with a low block. They've been defending frantically. Mozambique on the ball. Nigeria claimed the ball in midfield. Osimhen was trying to be found. So we are at the halfway stage, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining my live stream, Mr. Football, aka Soccer. As promised, here is my halftime analysis. Then we take a break, and then we'll do a recap, and then we start our second half of the game. We already had our earlier match, in which Morocco, I'm sorry, not Morocco, Egypt, they beat the other opposing team. They won their match against Benin 3-1. Salah with a goal to score his 10th goal at the Afcon to join an illustrious group. Only two other Egyptians have joined that decade club. So here is my analysis where we stand. More of the same for Nigeria. They're doing well. Started the game strong, have a strong 11, playing through the middle, at the core, using the wings when they need to, stretching the field. The strikers are interchanging Adams and Osimhen with Lookman right behind them. Lookman has been all over the pitch, left, forward, back, everywhere. So he's playing in that free role, that number 10 role, where he has that license to spray passes, beat his defenders. He's got good dribbling skills, holds the ball well, so use that to his advantage. And I like Osimhen with Adams next to him. Adams has the pace, but he's a big, strong, solid dude. So he definitely is a good fall for Osimhen, who's got the speed and the guile and the trickery. So it's working out well. They're not static. This is what you love to see from your forwards. They interchange positions. They spray passes amongst themselves. And let's give it up for Iwobi. He has some of his detractors, but today he's gotten it right. I mean, that beautiful assist that he had, the fence splitting ball, he played that through ball, and he did it on a couple of occasions. It just wasn't just a one-off. So his vision has been good. He gets credit for that. Overall, Wambali hasn't had much to do, so there's not really much to judge him on. But reliable, composed, in between the sticks, so far so good. And in terms of our right back, Osai Samuel, excellent job bombing down that right wing. Reminds me of Kafu. Then, of course, Iheanacho at left back, doing the same thing. Beautiful job on that part of it. Center backs, Ajayi and Bassi, beautiful. Ndidi, holding midfielder role. He picked up a unnecessary yellow card, which could have been avoided. Hopefully, it doesn't come back to bite him. He's the captain of the team. Will be to the left of him. Great job. and as well as Frank the Tank Onyeka to his right. So you have Lookman in the holding role, like I said, sorry, not holding role, in the number 10 role. Roman like Etisalat and MTN all over the place. So he's doing an awesome job. He's got an assist to his name. And of course, in the formation played, two up top, Akko Adams, beautiful runs and ability, and Victor Osimhen, who has one goal to his name. That would be second goal of this Afcon tournament. So the opposition has done what they can, but this is Nigeria. They're doing a good job. They just need to score more goals and keep a clean sheet. If they can do those two things on my behalf, today was a good day. Nothing to complain about. So this is Mr. Football, aka Soccer. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then we come back and then we get ready for the second half. So if you need to get a drink, water, restroom, this would be a good time to do it. And then we'll reconvene in the next 5 minutes, and then I'll give you my analysis of how we need to start out the match and then what needs to go from there. And then we'll get the second half started. All right, we are back, getting ready for the start of the second half. We are back, getting ready for the start of the second. Still going to continue with my analysis on what needs to happen. Still going to continue, and then we go live to the beginning of the game for the second half. And we go live. So hope everybody's doing good. The beginning of the game for the second half. So hope everybody's doing good. All right. So here is my expectation for the second half. All right. Couple of goals. So far, so good. Nigeria winning 2-0. Second half. They're doing well. Couple of midfield goals. Is solid. So far, so good. I love Nigeria the partnership of Bassi and Ajayi. Well. Midfield complementing each other. I love. Excuse me. In the back, of Bassi and Ajayi. Right back and left back are doing a great job. Excuse me. In the back and midfield. Right back it's and left back running itself. Great job. And Iwobi's done an awesome job. I mean, that his assist was definitely on another level. He's doing his thing. Iwobi's done an awesome and then, of course, you have Lukman, former African Player of the Year, playing in the hole. He's and then, of course, all over the pitch. And, of course, Adams and Osimhen, good combination. Osimhen's speed. He just needs to stay onside. Please stop straying offside. And Adams, he deserves a goal. I mean, he's had a shot off target. He's had a couple of movements. He's lively. He likes to take on the ball. That's what I love to see about players. You know, he doesn't hide. That's what some players do. He calls for the ball. He expects the ball. Onyeka's on a yellow card, so we need to be careful. Second half, let him play about 10, 15 minutes. Bring him Onyeka to replace him. Ralph Onyedika. Why he's not starting, I don't know. I mean, coach has his own reasons, but based on his man of the match performance, how do you go from man of the match and then you're back on the bench? That for me, but hey, I'm not the coach, but you can see where I'm coming from with that. But good team spirit, good camaraderie all around. The players are looking sharp. They're moving the ball around, zipping passes. I don't see where a goal is going to come from for Mozambique. I mean, if you do, please put it in the comment sections. I don't know who's going to score for them, unless, I don't know, maybe Jesus Christ comes down. But from what I'm seeing on the field, it's just damage control at this stage. It's not a matter of who's going to win, but by how many goals. Super Eagles of Nigeria soaring high. They need to go for broke. 2, 3 more goals, put some fear in the opposition, victory, make an emphatic statement for the next round, and then proceed from there. So that would be my expectation. So let me know in the comment section, who do you see going on the way? Do you see the Super Eagles of Nigeria winning the Afcon? Is it going to be Egypt? Cameroon had a decent game in their last match. Can they do it? Is it going to be a West African country or a North African country? We already know, obviously, South Africa is out, Benin is out, and it's going to be an interesting quarterfinals in terms of who's going through. We still have 2 more matches tomorrow coming up as well. So it's a feast of football, soccer for my American and Australian listeners. So it looks like the players are coming out, getting ready for the second half. You can see the players discussing amongst themselves for Mozambique. You can see someone holding up I don't know what the World Cup trophy is doing at the Afcon, but we'll take it. And then I can see my brothers here, football fan tribe celebrating. The whole squad's there in the stands, celebrating with the boys. Nigeria in their jersey, the one I have behind me. The green and black coming out for the second half as you were. The same lineup. You can see one Bali, the goalie, jogging in. You can see all the players doing some drills. VO9, Osimhen coming on to the pitch. You can see Lukman as well. And the players are just going through their paces, doing a little warm up to get ready for the start of the second half. You can see Lukman with a little shimmy shimmy, a little side to side. So getting ready for the start of the second half. Nigerian players gathered to get in a circle about to pray. You can see everybody in the huddle, indeed the captain in the middle. So they're in a huddle. You can still see the Mozambique players still don't know what hit them. I don't know what the guy's rubbing on his body. Is it lip balm or Vaseline? I don't know. But here we go. We're about to kick off with the second half. Nigeria look comfortable on the ball. They don't look threatened in any way whatsoever. So yesterday's match, Cameroon beat South Africa 2-1. South Africa scored a late goal to make the game closer than it ended up being, and there was a potential shout for a penalty as well. As I mentioned earlier, Egypt beat Benin 3-1, and Morocco beat Tanzania 1-0. And there was controversy. There was a shout for a penalty in that game, which should have been given for Tanzania, which would have, if they had scored, tied the game. Now, Mozambique are emptying the bench. They need to bring in some new blood just to stem the flow. They got to do something different because clearly what they've done hasn't worked. And we're going to see how that works out for them. So the second half has kicked off. Nigeria on the ball. And it looks like there's a slight delay on the feed. Looks like we have a third goal for Nigeria by Osimhen. There's a slight delay on my feed, so I want to confirm that once I see the ball hit the net. I'm going to make sure we give you guys factual information. The news coming to me is Osimhen scored in the 47th minute. So there's a slight delay on my feed. Apologies for that. So we're lagging behind slightly, but I'm going to call the play-by-play action on this. So Lookman's been fouled. Bruno Yamachi, Bruno on the ball. Adams squares the ball out to Iwobi. Iwobi plays the ball back to Bassi. Bassi to his center back partner, Ajayi. Semi Ajayi, who plays in the championship in England. Nigeria spraying the passes together. Iwobi with another lovely ball for Lukman down the wing. He does some Welsh wizardry, some magic. Shimmies ball back in. And another tap in for Simeon. That's the goal. VO9 with the brace. So another assist for, you guessed it, another assist for Lukman. So we'll take the goals by Osimhen. Tap in, however they come, hey, we'll take it. Goal's a goal. So I'm just updating my social media posts, the WhatsApp groups. So Nigeria are going to run riot as I predicted. Score a couple of goals, empty the bench, keep everybody happy, and get ready for the next game. So Lookman celebrating with Osimhen, indeed joining in the party. So a crunching tackle. Iwobi collides with the Mozambique number 10, their playmaker. Free kick to Mozambique. So as far as I'm concerned, like I said earlier, it's a whitewash. The game's been concluded. It was from clear from the get go. From that 2-0 standpoint, I don't see where Mozambique they can't buy a goal to save their life. Who's going to score the goals for them? If you know, drop it in the comment section. Shout out to any Mozambique fans we have in the house, but it's not looking good for your team. Super Eagles are going through as it stands to the quarterfinals. Can they go all the way and win the Nations Cup to appease their fans, go a little way towards not making the World Cup? Now, if you have a good memory, as Nigerians missed out on the prior World Cup in 2022 in Qatar, we didn't qualify for that. We went out on the away goals rule. We tied 0-0 in Ghana and 1-1 in Abuja, but because of them scoring in Abuja, Nigeria did not go through to the World Cup. And the fans took matters into their own hands. They went riot, and it resulted in a temporary ban and a fine for Nigeria. So it was a double loss in that sense. But that's in the past. Now their focus is on winning the Nations Cup and planning, hopefully this time, to right the wrong, excuse me, and actually make it to the World Cup. The Mondial, it's not the same without Nigeria. The fan base, the skill level of the players, the vibe, just their whole presence. FIFA needs that at the World Cup, and that's going to be lacking in 2026. No disrespect to other countries and other fines, but in no party like a Nigeria party, we bring the vibe, we bring the the steez, we bring all the pizzazz. So we see Eric Shell here, calm and collected, the Nigerian coach, cool as a cucumber, like cooler than the other side of the pillow, not razzled, not dazzled in any sense whatsoever. He's got on his gray. It's probably a little windy and cold. He's got on his gray track track hoodie, and he's watching the proceedings of the match. So far, so good. We've not seen any substitutions into the game yet. It's as you are. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I predict he's going to empty his bench closer to the time of the game. So we have a player down. He's injured, the Mozambique goalkeeper. He's been strapped. He's been attended to. We're at the 53rd minute mark. I have some funny comments about Osime. It said about we will accept his tap-ins, and one of my colleagues made a funny remark to that. And then I'm being asked here on WhatsApp, why is the ref not giving Mozambique yellow cards? I could not answer that. I'm not a soothsayer. What I can tell you is Lukman is on the ball, number 7 for Nigeria. He's next to Yamachi. Who's going to take this? It's going to be an in swinger by Lukman, or Yamachi is going to curl this. Looks like Lukman's going to pull rank. Oh, no, actually, Yamachi plays it. Low ball, across, header by Ndidi, and then cleared by Mozambique. A foul by Calvin Bassey. He tracks back to help back in his central defense. He's out of position. But I love the way the Nigerian players are also tracking back to help. Everybody's back. All hands on deck. That was a chance for Mozambique ball across the middle, and Mwambali comes out to collect. He plays a low kick across, almost finds Adams. Nigeria pressing. Lukman pressing, Osimhen pressing, making it hard for the Mozambique goalkeeper. Manages to clear the ball. That's a lovely crunching header by Bassi. Come on. Commanding presence in the heart of defense. Mozambique trying to maintain possession in the middle of the park. They're playing the ball down the left side of their pitch. Playing this couple of triangles in the middle of the park. You have Adams tracking back to help out. Oyemachi on his man, crossing to the box, and one body claims the ball with a comfortable catch. Under no pressure whatsoever. I love it. Throws the ball out. That's a good pass coming down the right side. And a throw in to Nigeria. Onyeka, Frank the Tank Onyeka on the ball. Sai Samuel is doing well. I just love his link up play. The Nigerian left back and right back, they're just on it. Speed, strength, ability. They defend, they help in attack, they put in crosses. What more can you ask for from your fullbacks? Oh, that's a crunching tackle on Frank the Tank Onyeka. He's a strapping young lad. Wobie's in the middle of the park as well. Onyeka is upset. He's asking for a card to be brandished. Nigeria on the ball. Here's a chance. Osimhen with the strike. Lookman with the chance. Oh, he pulls his shot wide. Oh, Lookman. Look, man. See what I did there? But he pulls his shot wide. That was a chance. Adams with the ricochet. Lookman has his man beat and drags his left footed strike wide. Looked like that ball may have even come off for Simeon as well. So that triangle seems to be working. With the pivot, you have Adams on the right or Simeon on the left, or they interchange, and then you have Lookman at the pivot, and it works because they're putting together those little passes, and they're still staying close to each other. So I feel for Mozambique, they cannot get the ball out of their half. That's a foul by Wobie, taken quickly by Mozambique, trying to build up some momentum and bring the ball out. They play the ball back. Osimhen with a little pressure on the goalkeeper, who clears the ball out to the halfway line. Ball goes towards Bruno. Onyemachi plays the ball back to Bassi. Bassi back to the goalkeeper, Wambali. Plays a solid, nice pass out to Osai Samuel, who's under pressure by two Mozambique players. Tries to clear the ball, but concedes a throw in. You can see Amadou Pinnick, the former FA chairman of Nigeria, in the VIP section. We're at the 60th minute mark. As I predicted, within the next 5 to 10 minutes, expect to see some changes, wholesale changes for Nigeria. This match is pretty much a done deal at this point. It's not a case of who is going to win, but by how many. My goal is for Nigeria to keep a clean sheet and not concede. They have conceded in three of all their matches prior to this. So this is their fourth match. Hopefully they can keep a clean sheet. Lookman trying to find Osimhen, and he's frustrated. You can tell from his body language. No foul call by the referee. They need to get back on their feet. Help out. Osimhen needs to track back to help out his players. He needs to not sulk and move past that. Nigeria with a chance. They play the ball, and now Osimhen is upset. This is what I don't like about him. He was in an offside position. He's flailing his arms. He needs to calm down. You can tell from his body language he's sulking. The team needs him, and that's childish behavior. He needs to grow up. Oh, Akko with a lovely shot over the bar. I love his positive play. Another change from Mozambique. They can bring on the whole bench. It doesn't matter. The result is not in question. Number 19 is going off from Mozambique. Chamito is coming on. Number 25 in his place. Witty is off for Chamito. Ooh, that's a crunching foul by their number 9 on Bassi. You can tell that was from frustration. That's definitely a yellow card. Bassi had beat his man fair and square. Oh, and he gets pulled. That could have even been a red card. He got off lightly. Anyways, it will be with a quick free kick. Nigeria on the ball. I love their ball movement. I mean, look at these players. Look at Osai Samuel balling like a boss. Bruno Yamachi with the ball. Bruno. Oh, that's a beautiful play. He brings the ball from left back position to the middle of the pitch, interchanging positions, staying for the cutback, gets the ball. Bruno on the ball. Can he square the ball? Yes, he can. Oh, the ball gets stuck. Little ping pong in the area. Ricochet. Shot gets blocked. Lookman on the ball. Slows it down. Indidi to Iwobi. Iwobi outside of the foot. Osai Samo with the cross. Oh. Corner kick to Nigeria. Good, good build up play. Osimhen is upset. He needs to calm down. This is the side of his game that I do not like. When things don't go your way, he can sulk, be in his feelings. He needs to man up. He's upset with Lukman and Ndidi is the peacemaker. No, this is disrespectful. Osimhen needs to calm down. This is very disrespectful. You don't address your teammates in that manner. Certain things need to be in the locker room and off the pitch. That's the side of his game when he needs to wipe out. Staying onside and not offside, and also his temper. He needs to manage his emotions better. He has a chance. Osimhen with the header off a Lukman corner kick, saved by the Mozambique goalkeeper. He has his left knee strapped and thigh uh, heavily strapped. Hopefully he's okay. He can see out the rest of the match. No player, I haven't played myself. You don't want to see anybody injured. Nobody takes the life from that. So Mozambique with a chance, one of their few rare occasions into the Nigerian half, across, nicely claimed by Nwambali. You know he's going to stay down. He's not getting up anytime soon. Oh, I take that back. He got up. Usually he has been criticized for his time wasting tactics. Hopefully that does not happen today. I spoke almost too soon. The Mozambique player almost got that ball off his foot. That was close. Bassi on the ball. Ball to Frank the Tank Onyeka plays the 1-2. Oh, that's a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball. Nigeria's playing the ball down the left wing for Adams, waiting for help. See who can help him. Oh, he does the shimmy shimmy 1-2. He calls the ball in. Oh, oh. Lovely save by the Mozambique goalkeeper. Iwobi squares the ball out. Ball back to Iwobi on the right wing. Checks back to help out in defense. I love this unselfish play by Iwobi. Switches the ball with a crossfield pass. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Nigeria is playing good soccer right now. Lukman on the ball. Plays that 1-2. Bruno. A chance. Ball hits a Nigerian player on the way in. Oh, my days. That was a chance for Frank the Tank Onyeka. That should have been four. But here we go again. Bassi with the ball. He will be on the ball. He's on the left side of the midfield now. Indeed, he almost loses the ball. He recovers it in time, squares the ball to Frank the Tank Onyeka, plays the ball back, goes back to Ajayi, Ajayi back to Bassi, Bassi to Bruno, Bruno to Iwobi. Oh, that's a good header by Nigeria. They're playing total football. Lookman down the wing, tries to find Iwobi, ball out for a corner kick. We are at the 66th minute mark. Mr. Football, aka Soccer. Welcome to my live stream. Keep it moving. Another change coming in from Mozambique. Number 9, their striker going off. He was the guy who fouled Bassi not too long ago. Got the yellow card. That's good man management. You want to have 10 players on the field, including your goalie, making 11. It's hard enough as it is playing Nigeria with 11. How much more going down the players? So that's smart man management by the coach. So we still have 24 minutes and change. Lookman with the corner kick in swinger. That's a header. And then Ajayi from the back. Header off target, but good try. We'll take it. He's a defender. Silwane, I hope he's okay. He's clutching at his shoulder, the goalkeeper for Mozambique. Oh, that was a glancing header by Ajayi. Bassi was coming up from the back as well. Clutching at his shoulder, the goalkeeper. So a change for Nigeria. Simon is coming off, and Simon is coming on. Simon with 2 goals. That's good management from Nigeria as well, because of Simon looks like he could have picked up another card, and then that would have been trouble for Nigeria. So look at Lookman here with the 1-2 step over. That's good. His calmness and vision on the ball shows again for Nigeria's 3rd goal. So Simon is off. That's a good move. Look at Lookman here with the. So Moses Simon is very good on the ball, so I have no doubt in his ability. He's going to hold up play. What does this do for Nigeria's formation? Are they going to switch it up? Who's going to push up in place of Osimhen? Is Adams going to be the focal attacking point, or is the winger Moses Simon going to tuck in and join him? So let's see how Nigeria line up. So Ademola Lookman is still in the middle of the pitch. He's still going to play in his number 10 playmaker capacity. He will be still playing in that almost quarterback position, like I said earlier. Let's see what happens with the formation here. Will be still playing. So we see Simon playing down the right wing, helping out. Adams through the middle, and Lookman supporting him, slightly behind. We can see Victor Ikpeba, the Prince of Monaco, the Nigerian Super Eagle in the stands. He played at the France 98 World Cup. Good player, good striker, served as a good steward for the Super Eagles over the years. He was part of Nigeria's golden generation, the Nigerians that appeared in our first World Cup in 1994, and then the Olympic gold medal winning team that beat Argentina and Brazil on the way to claiming the first gold. Cameroon were inspired by that and replicated that feat in the 2000 Olympics to also win gold for Africa. And then now, Nigeria, I believe, could be wrong, it's the only country that has won gold, silver, and bronze in the Olympics football tournament. Let me know if there were other countries that have done that. That's the only one that comes to mind. Drop it in the comment section. And we're at the 70th minute mark. Trying to see out the match. Mozambique on the ball. Trying to do something, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this is risky. Ball goes out. They're trying to build the ball through midfield. Nigeria is not allowing them to play. Mozambique back on the ball again. Oh, ball gets picked from him. by the Nigerian player coming down the wing. Nigerian, the 18-yard box. Iwobi plays the ball across to Ndidi. What does he do? Ndidi plays the ball to a side for the overlap. Oh, ball blocked and saved by the goalkeeper. So offside on Nigeria. So Ndidi is doing a good job. He's making sure his players don't lose focus. They keep their eye on the prize, which is to win the African Nations Cup. So he's showing his leadership. Let me know in the comment section, who do you like to see come on for the Super Eagles? We still have an active bench. There are certain players that have not seen much playing time. Here's a good opportunity to give them a run out as well. So I'm just updating the comment section. Still with you guys. All right, so here we go. Bruno Yemachi, Bruno on the throw in. Nigeria's left back calling for a player to come short to receive the throw in. Takes it long. Unfortunately, the ball goes out of bounds, trying to find Akor Adams. So I don't see where Mozambique are going to buy a goal from, but they're on the offense. Let's see what they can do. Try to play the ball around Nigeria, giving their players a chance to rest, but they're being aggressive on the ball, going to the ball. Mozambique bringing the ball down to the right side. The coach is instructing them, put that ball in. Can he get the cross in the box? Plays a little short ball. Find the player in the 18-yard box. There's the right back overlapping. Who's going to play that ball? He plays it low. Nigeria get the ball. Lookman plays an outlet ball. Oh, he finds Akor Adams. I had to make sure I had the right jersey on that. And Moses Simon was just tucked in right behind him to help him out. The Mozambique coach is frantically remonstrating with his arms. Mozambique on the counter. They're on the ball, bringing the ball in, crossing to the 18-yard box for Nigeria. Ooh. Oh, that's a good ball. Moses Simon down the left, eating up acres of space. Can he find Adams with the early ball? What does he do? Checks back in. Lookman with the ball. He plays the 1-2 with Adams. Adams, what does he do? He beats his man, takes a shot, and it's a goal. Super Eagles of Nigeria. Akor Adams. What did I say? He deserved his goal, and he finally gets his goal. 4-0. This is going to be embarrassing. This is a whitewash at this stage. So Nigeria have now scored 12 goals in 4 matches. So for the math wizards out there, that's 3 goals for every match. I mean, look at this one. Let's talk our way through this goal. Lookman with the square ball. Adams with that rocket of a shot. Unstoppable. Keeper had no chance. He was past him before he saw it. Woo wee! That was a shot if I ever saw one. Shoo! Sound effects and everything. So Lookman with 2 assists. Adams with a goal in the 75th minute. Like I said, it's not a case of who's winning this match, but by how many goals. Oh, this is a chance for Nigeria going for a fifth goal. He tries to square the ball for Lookman. Free kick to Mozambique. So the result is not in doubt. Nigeria they're running riot with this game. Ooh, almost 5 goals. Can't take it. Lookman had a chance. He deserves a goal too. And we see Frank Onyedika coming on. He's getting dressed. He was our man of the match in the last game. Can you imagine being a Mozambique player? You look to the sidelines and you see the man of the match from the last match coming on. You just demoralize at that point. Just give them their showers and their baths. So Nigeria has firepower coming off the bench. They have an embarrassment of riches coming off the bench. So all they're doing now, Mozambique is playing for pride. Nigeria is not giving them any chance to have any build-up play. After a couple of passes, they swarm them like bees to honey. And Nigeria on the ball again. They're balling. Moses Simon takes on his man, takes on 2 players. He's got 3. Oh, he goes past his. Oh, look at that skill. And a square ball for tap it. Oh! Adams remonstrating for a handball, which wasn't given by the referee, but can we give it up for Moses Simon? You all need to see what he did with that play. He will be with a nice crossfield ball for Moses Simon. He's just toying with the players. I mean, come on. Plays it all the way back to Wambali. They go all the way back to reset. Wambali plays the ball through the middle to Captain Wilfred Ndidi. Plays it to Ajayi. Ajayi brings the ball. He will be with another lovely pass, but didn't find his intended target this time. Mozambique trying to do something on the ball, bring the ball through midfield. Playing a through ball, but that ball goes to Nwambali. Heavy touch. It's going to eat up a couple of seconds. I feel for Mozambique. They've tried to make a game of it, but they just met a better team in Nigeria who were up for it right from the jump. So they've given it their all, but they met a superior foe. Nigeria just turning this into an exhibition match, stroking the ball around comfortably. Onyemachi plays the ball, gets slowed down again by Frank the Tank. Shows for the ball to Onyemachi. Frank the Tank as a foil, helping out in the back. He moves up, switches position. He goes to the left side of midfield, has his hands in the air, calling for the ball. Ndidi squares the ball to Ajayi. Ajayi squares the ball, plays it to Iwobi. Iwobi looking for options, middle of the pitch. Plays a short pass to Skipo, Wilfred Ndidi. And drill on the ball. Oh, that's a lovely back heel by Frank the Tank. Onyemachi bombing down the left side of the field, cuts the ball back. Oh, tries to play the 1-2 with with Moses Simon. Nigeria on the ball again. It's like a magnet. Mozambique cannot get that ball off them. Oh, look at that 1-2 by Nigeria. Loses control right close to the 18-yard box. And now we see a double change for Nigeria. Dele Bashiru is coming on, number 10. I like him. He's a good player. And also, you have Ralph Onyedika, who plays in Belgium, coming on as well. A double change for Nigeria. And we also have a goalkeeper change for Mozambique. He's done his best. He's kept goal for 81 minutes, and a lot of those goals weren't his fault. I'm not even going to hold him. I'm not going to be harsh on him. So for the last roughly 10 minutes, Dele Bashir, number 10, Onyedika, number 18, coming on for Nigeria. The captain for Nigeria, Wilfred Ndidi, looks like he's coming off the pitch. We have a view of the Nigerian supporters with the trumpets and drums in high voices, high spirits. You can see Frank the Tank Onyeka smiling, smiles all around. Wilfred Ndidi instructing his players, going off, and Frank Onyeka and Ndidi are going off. So we have a double substitution, two midfielders for two midfielders, like for like. So Onyedika plays in a defensive midfield position. So he's going to take up that role of Ndidi. And then Bashiru, he's more of a attacking midfielder, will help in the attack. And a chance immediately for Nigeria on the ball. They lose possession close to the goal line of Mozambique. Mozambique trying to bring the ball out. They cannot get the ball out of their half. Nigeria still with the ball. Lookman taking up a central position. You have Bassi with a cleanup of that mess. Call him Mr. Mop. He cleaned that up real nice. Back to Nwabali. Nwabali squares the ball out. Nigeria playing the ball out of midfield. He will be on the ball, playing in that, what I would say, quarterback position, seeing the whole field, scanning the field, plays the ball to the right side of attack. And the game is going to be seen out. So 2 goals in the first half for Nigeria, 2 goals in the second half. But we are greedy. We want more, like Oliver Twist. Give us more. So let's see if Nigeria is able to give us a bonus goal, maybe a 5th goal. We're happy with 4-0, but we'll take another one if we can. Nwabali gets the ball, played back to him, plays the ball out long. Mozambique on the ball again, trying to put together a string of passes. They put together 3 passes and then lose the ball again. He will be playing keepsake with the ball. Ball back to Bassi. Bassi squares the ball out. Onyedika playing in that central defensive midfield role. Gets the ball back. Quick back to Iwobi in the middle of the pitch. Looks like he switched positions. Goes to the left to Moses Simon. What does he do? Takes on his man. Oh, he beats his man once. Takes on another man. Beats 2 players. Oh, my goodness. And then he loses out. He smiles. He takes on the captain's armband. I love the hustle. Ooh, and then he lost his footing. 4-0 and still hustling. That's what you want to see. Shout out to Moses Simon. Plays for Paris FC. And then we see another double change. Poor Mozambique. Samuel Chukwueze, who was good in the last match he played in, and Paul Nacho, who had a goal in the previous match, are both coming on. Let's see who they come on for. Adams is going off. So that's a like-for-like swap. Onuachu is going to be taking on the number 9 position, going in after Adams. Lookman is coming off. Chukwueze is coming in for Lookman. So Nigeria is going to reshuffle their formation. Looks like it. Paul Onuachu is going to play in the 9 role as I predicted. And then let's see where Chukwueze steps in. Looks like he's going to be in midfield. So Iwobi is still on the field. Bruno Yemachi is still on the field. Onyedika playing in that CDM role, putting passes together. Iwobi plays the ball back to Nwabali. Nwabali with a long clearance downfield into Mozambique's half. Mozambique on the ball. Square the ball out. So Mozambique have a substitute goalkeeper in place. Ralph Onyedika just got fouled by Chimito. Nigeria still with the ball. It's like a yo-yo. Just the ball is just at their feet, like a string on it, and they're just maintaining possession. It will be with the ball. Ralph Onyedika switches the ball out to Moses Simon. Wide order. He chests the ball down beautifully. Puts a nice square ball. Bashiru checks back in. Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, Onyedika just try to find the upper 90, the postage stamp as we call it, upper 90 degrees. That's a lovely cutback by Bashiru. Good vision. And he just goes, well, I would say narrowly wide, but he missed by a little margin, but it was close. So Mozambique just, at this stage, just try not to concede another goal just for pride for their nation. It's just damage control. Now, Bassi with a foul on the player. The center back is doing a great job. You have the striker jogging towards him, gets frustrated. You have two Mozambique players offside. Nigeria playing them off. And then they check back in. They hold back their run. Mozambique are choked up. The middle of the field is congested. So Mozambique trying to string together a couple of good passes. This is one of their best phases of possession, playing the ball down the right. Player checks back in. Number 10 tries to play the 1-2. He's their playmaker. Plays a little lovely ball. And Bassi with the cleanup. He sends that into row Z. Boots that ball out into the stratosphere. And then Mozambique trying to come back. Gets cut out by Nigeria. He will be on the ball in the middle of the pitch. Moving possession. Finds Dele Bashiru. Plays a nice 1-2. Loses possession. And then Mozambique on the ball. Bassi on the ball. Ball back to Nwabali. Nwabali telling his defenders push up. Plays a nice short pass to Ajayi. And then now we have Iwobi asking for players to show for the ball. Plays a nice 1-2 with Moses Simon. Ralph Onyedika holding on to the ball. And they're just playing keepsake amongst themselves, basically. Dele Bashiru plays the ball out to Iwobi. Makes a run. Iwobi plays the ball back. Cross goal from Ralph Onyedika. Then Chukwueze plays a nice ball, takes up a central position. Nigeria crossed the ball in, all over the head of the goalkeeper. But good build-up play, though. Good build-up play. You can see a picture of the Mozambique officials and the CAF president, too. We're coming to the conclusion of the game. Only a couple of minutes to go. The fourth official has put up his board. 3 more minutes of additional time. So hang in there, guys. We got 3 more minutes, and it will be game over. Ball goes out for a Mozambique throw. Just updating the WhatsApp with the chat messages. So we are coming to the conclusion of the game. We're almost there. The clock is going to peter out. 2 more minutes, and the game should be over. Mozambique at this stage just hoping not to concede a fifth goal. But as it stands, Nigeria have laid the marker, laid down the gauntlet. This is the first game of the quarterfinals approaching. So round of 16, this is the first game where the opponent hasn't scored a goal. In the other 3 games, the opponent has scored at least a goal. Chukwueze with the cross, trying to find Paul Onuachu. Paul controls, that's a lovely pass. Cross in the box. Onuachu with a chance. Oh, and a save by the goalkeeper. Oh, that was a chance for Moses Simon. Excuse me, my bad. Onuachu falls, he stumbles as that cross was meant for him, but almost got gobbled up by Moses Simon. Mozambique bombing down on the left side of the field, trying to get at least 1 goal. For pride's sake, Nigeria is not allowing them any breathing room. With Nigeria with a crunching tackle, Iwobi with the pass. You're just gobbling up all the loose balls. So that's a good one, too. That's a nice recovery by Moses Simon. He dribbles his way around 3 players, puts a nice square ball. Oh, that's good skill. Player being held up. That should have been a foul, but referee calls nothing. Oh, that's a cynical foul by Calvin Bassey. He picks up a silly yellow card with less than a minute to go. Come on, Calvin. He's telling his players you're ahead in the game. I hope that card does not come back to bite him. That was a very, very silly foul by Bassey. He's trying to keep that clean sheet, but is a clean sheet more important than picking up a yellow card? Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know. Personally, I'd say avoid the card. Even if they did score 1, it's not going to affect the outcome of the game. And there we have it. Nigeria 4, Mozambique 0. So here's my debrief before I let you guys go. Thank you very much, everybody who decided to tune in for my analysis. So here we go with what I see from the game. So good all-around play by the Nigerian national team, the Super Eagles. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, let's start with the ugly. Osimhen needs to stop throwing temper tantrums, The coach did the right thing by bringing him off the field. No player is bigger than the team. When things don't go his way, he gets upset. Understandable. He's a good player, but he just needs to manage his emotions better. It's not the first time. I get the passion, but you got to control it. But he got 2 goals. So I'm going to give that to him. Looked more like tap-ins, but hey, a goal's a goal. We'll take it any way we can get it. So that should boost his confidence, have him ready for the next match. We need him scoring in every match for Nigeria to lift that Nations Cup. The supporting cast did a good job in the last Nations Cup, but he needs to come correct this time around. So he's got 3 goals in this tournament. 3 goals or 3 goals, however we can get it. That's good. He needs to keep that up. A goal per game should get us to where we need to go. So that's the bad. And, well, I guess that was the ugly. So for the bad, not much to say, to be honest, because they have done well. The team has bossed the game. I don't have anything to say from a bad standpoint. Just that silly yellow card that was picked up by Bassey at the end. But that's because the players switched off and they weren't tracking back, and he didn't want to concede that 1 goal. You could tell. So the good, we can be here all day. Good interchange of play, especially in the first half. I mean, Lookman in that whole lovely job. I'm not even going to, isolate individual players for praise. Total domination by Nigeria. Iwobi with that side splitting pass that he had for that assist. Lookman with 2 assists. He didn't have a goal, but he was involved in everything good for Nigeria. I already talked about Adams. He had his rocket of a shot. Lovely goal for him. Happy that he got his goal that his play and enterprise deserved. And all around good play. You can't even knock it from what we saw. total domination by Nigeria in terms of the performance. So there we have it. We have two games coming up tomorrow, and we're in the business phase of the tournament as we speak. So all bets are off. Now it's time for the big boys to show up. So, in terms of our matches so far, just to recap, we have Tunisia and Mali. Like I talked about, Mali won on penalties 3-2 after a 1-1 draw. Senegal beat Sudan 3-1. Morocco 1, Tanzania 0, Cameroon 2, South Africa 1, Egypt 3, Benin 1, Nigeria 4, which is the highest scoring game of the tournament so far, 4-0, comprehensive scoreline. And Algeria played Democratic Republic of Congo tomorrow, and Ivory Coast played Burkina Faso. We have our quarterfinals teams almost made up, except for the last two, which are coming from the match tomorrow. Mali will play Senegal on Friday, January the 9th. Cameroon play Morocco. That's going to be a cracker. And then, of course, you have Egypt, who will be playing on Saturday. And then the semifinals will come up on January the 14th for both semifinals, third place on the 17th on a Saturday, and the final will be on a Sunday on January the 18th. So the African Nations Cup has delivered lots of goals. 8 teams went out in the preliminary stages out of the 24. We had the 16 teams, and all the games have been quality matches, and there's still more good games to come. So definitely living up to the billing. So it's been a pleasure having everybody on board. My name is Mr. Football, aka Soccer, signing off. Make it a great day.